Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. This is going to be another sports betting video for Monday, January 10th slate of games. Quick recap as of yesterday. Unfortunately, we did not hit the parlay, and it truthfully wasn't even really close. I thought that it was a pretty good one, but we'll do a quick recap of it. We did have Trae Young, 30 points, and Atlanta to win. Neither of those two happened. Trae Young shot pretty awful, and the Hawks lost to a Clippers team with no Paul George and no Kawhi. Then we had Jokic, 30 points and a win. He didn't score 30. Very unfortunate. Then we had Anthony Edwards over 25 points or more and a Minnesota win. And even though Minnesota did win, Karl-Anthony Towns dropped 40. So obviously he was the main guy. And then on top of that, we had Fred VanVleet, 25 points, and the Raptors to win. And that one actually cashed. So that was unfortunately the only one of the parlay that did end up cashing. Just a very weird day, even in the NFL. Pretty much every bet, like all of the dogs did end up winning or covering. So very odd, very weird day for sports betting yesterday. But you know what? That's just the way it goes. On our regular plays, we ended up going 1 and 3. The two plays that I didn't mention that were already in my parlay, I had the Bulls minus 2.5, played absolutely awful. Then we had the Cavs to cover 9.5 against the Warriors. I should have known that they were going to come out and they were going to play absolutely fantastic with Clay being back. But I took my chances just because the Cavs are a pretty good team, but I should have known better than that. So that's just the way sports betting goes. Make sure that you guys are confident. Make sure that you guys do your research on these plays before you place them. But I'm excited to hop into today's slate. I think I have 3 very solid bets. We're just going to try to get some of our money back. I lost a lot of money yesterday, and so I'm ready to get this money back. I truly am. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Our first play of the day is going to be Jayson Tatum under 2.5 threes, minus 105 versus the Indiana Pacers. Now, Indiana, they are very good at guarding the three-point line. They actually give up the fewest three-pointers made in the entire NBA, so they really don't give up a lot of three-pointers at all. And over the last several games, here's the game log for the opposing power forwards for these teams. So, the last game, Royce O'Neal only got two three-pointers. The game before that, Kevin Durant only had 2 3-pointers. The game before that, Julius Randle only had 2 3-pointers. The game before that, Evan Mobley had 0. The game before that, Javonte Green of my Chicago Bulls had 0. Then with the game before that, Jalen McDaniels, he had 0. Then Javonte Green and the Bulls played again. He got 1. And then during this game, for whatever reason, the Rockets, they have such a weird lineup, but Jayson Tatum was playing the 4 that night, and he only had 1. So, they've been very good against the opposing power forwards and not giving up very many threes against them as well. So, I really do like my odds there. And then on top of that, Indiana plays at a very, very slow pace. They're actually the 22nd in the entire NBA in pace, which is just extremely slow. So, I do think we see some value there. I don't think there will be very many shots put up. So that's our first play of the day. Jayson Tatum under 2.5 threes, minus 105 versus Indiana Pacers. Our next play of the day is going to be Donovan Mitchell over 38.5 PRA'S versus the Detroit Pistons, minus 125 odds. The Pistons are not a very good defensive team. They're actually 22nd when it comes to defense in general and just the points per game. And then they're also 27th in rebounds, so not necessarily the best rebounding team either. And they give up the the 5th most assists to teams in general. So they're 22nd in scoring defense, 27th in rebounds per game, and 25th in assists per game. So they give up a lot of all 3 of those categories. So I do think we see some value there. Mitchell is also coming off of a really hot night. He had 36 points, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists the other night, cashing this line with extreme ease. He almost covered this line in points alone. The Pistons, on the other hand, they do give up the 7th most points per game to opposing shooting guards and the 2nd most rebounds per game in the entire NBA to opposing shooting guards. So I really like our odds with that one. And then on top of that, Utah, this season has been the highest scoring team in the entire NBA. They average 115.7 points per game. So they just score the ball at will. And I do think that a key part of that is due to Donovan Mitchell. So that is going to be our second play of the day. Donovan Mitchell over 38.5 PRA'S versus the Detroit Pistons, minus 125 odds. Then our final play of the day is going to be Mason Plumlee, under 5.5 rebounds, plus 100 odds. Hopefully we can hit this. We need some good luck. So he has taken on the Milwaukee Bucks once again. And we've seen his minutes kind of really just diminish over the past 4 games. In his last 4 games, he has only had 17 minutes, 19 minutes, 27 minutes, and 18 minutes. So not very many minutes for whatever reason. I think most of it is due to the style of play that the Hornets have. It's very fast-paced, very, athletic, stuff like that. And unfortunately, Mason Plumlee doesn't really fit in with that. So I think they've been trying to run different lineups out there and stuff like that. The Bucks, they don't give up very many rebounds to the center position. I know right now they're running Bobby Portis at center, I guess, but I think Giannis will be mostly taking over that center spot. They give up the 4th fewest rebounds per game to opposing centers. In this game, I know that the Hornets did just beat the Bucks outright. But let's be honest, I don't think that the Bucks will lose this game again to this Hornets team. So I could potentially see a little bit of a blowout potential. And the thing about Mason Plumlee is he only plays in close games. He doesn't play if it's even a double-digit deficit by any stretch of the imagination. So he pretty much just plays at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game. Not really a whole lot in between. So that is going to be our third play of the day. Mason Plumlee under 5.5 rebounds, plus 100 odds versus the Milwaukee Bucks. That is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that pretty fast. We can try to cook up another parlay, and hopefully that one will hit. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to do it. I had a rough day today. We just need to win some money back. So I know these plays aren't necessarily fun, but I do like all of these. So that is going to do it for now. This is King Sanders signing out. Peace.